What's up, people? This is William Jones making videos about leaving religion. The purpose of the videos is to make you think. Turn your brains on and begin to think and realize religion is fake. Alright? So today is January 10th, 2019. Happy New Year to everybody. This is my first video of the year. And I had a whole lot going on. I'll catch y'all up on everything. Alright? It's going to be informative, but also telling y'all what's going on with me. So let me really get into it with y'all. In my personal life, let's just say I was living by myself. I have two of my daughters living with me. Two grown daughters, 21, 23. And they have their friends over and they're here and whatever. And as some of y'all might notice, my throw is missing. Where is it? Nobody knows. I don't know where my throw is. So that's going to be the Scooby-Doo mystery. Find my throw, you know. Because the whole thing about having kids is, if God was real, it's a sick trick, having kids. Because what happens is when you have kids, they suck you in when they're cute little innocent babies, and everybody love them because they're babies, they ain't done nothing, but they don't let you know it's like alien. They will slowly turn into teenagers. And you'll want to strangle them and take them on up out of here. But the only thing that stops you from doing that is some of y'all females, you know, y'all keep those them little white hard bottom nutcracker shoes they learned to walk in to remind you when they was a baby, and the little pacifiers and stuff. You always have to revert back to when they was a baby in order not to take them up out of here. And in fact, that's so true that when somebody loses a child, no matter how old the child is, what's the first thing they say? My baby. Because that was the most innocent time of their life. That's when you got sucked in for the rest of the crap you're going to deal with for the rest of your life. And the only payoff really with children is, I'm just joking, y'all. The only payoff with having children is grandchildren. See, but that's the trick too. Because now you got to take care of yourself and live long enough to have grandchildren, which is way better than having children. That's your revenge though. Grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? When they about to go with their parents. See, when you take them, let them sleep and nap. But when they about to pick them up, that's when you load them up with Snicker bars and soda and send them off with their parents. Like my mom used to do with me. Christmas time, I had 5 kids. Me and the wife had 5 kids. And she buy them the cars, the ambulance, the emergency car, the fire truck, the police car, and something else. And so all this mess in my house. Like, come on, mama. You know, when the batteries died in them cars, they never worked again. That was it. So that's with that. My 2 daughters living with me, so things changed on that aspect. My computer recently crashed. I had a virus on my laptop, so my editing system was down, everything was down, I couldn't do anything. And then on top of that, in my neighborhood, the internet went down. So the AT&T actually just came out Wednesday, which is technically, this is Thursday. They came out yesterday and fixed my internet. So I just got my laptop fixed, just got my internet back today. And then some of the videos, like the videos I told y'all I was going to release about tithing and the origins of Yahweh or El, or the Bible gods, all of that stuff got wiped out. And so I want to do it again, but yet another thing comes into play. Now, for some of y'all who've been following me for a while, you know that last year in April, I had a surgery on my aorta. And that was my 3rd visit for an aorta, although it was technically the 5th surgery. Because when I had one in 2011, they, you know, did a surgery, a flat line, they brought me back, they went back in, did another one, that's 2. 2012, I went in and did a surgery. I wouldn't stop bleeding, so they had to fix me and went in. That was technically 4. I went in, the one y'all know about in April, and now I'm going back in again, scheduled for January 16th. If everything goes right, it'll be January 16th. And yet again for my aorta. And for those of you that don't know, the aorta is the main artery that comes off your heart that supplies your whole body with blood. Funny, it's the biggest artery in your body, nobody knows about it. I didn't know until it affected me, but that's what it is. Hopefully I'll put a picture up there, y'all can see it. There are 4 sections to the aorta. Like if your heart is here, The aorta goes up from the heart and then goes behind it and down, spreads out to your legs and supplies your whole body. There are 4 parts to the aorta. Coming off from the heart is called the ascending aorta. The loop at the top is called the arch. The part coming down is called the descending aorta. And then the part below the descending aorta, going to the lower regions that supply your kidneys, your intestines, etc., is called the iliac, which is the one I have to get repaired now. Now, the one y'all knew about the last time was the arch. The arch. This time I'm getting the iliac fixed, and it was postponed before, but it's back on deck. So for the 16th, and that'll be it. I go in on the 15th. They do it on the 16th. But the good news is January 14th is Slick Rick's birthday, so I can still celebrate that. I know it's been like January 14th, that's Martin Luther King. Celebrate what you want to celebrate. I call it the Ruler and the King Day. But peace out to Slick Rick, you know what I'm saying? That's my favorite rapper. Don't sleep. I love KRS, all that, you know what I'm saying, and Cannabis, Eminem, Busta Rhymes, don't get it twisted. But that's not what I'm focusing on, okay? All right, so that's what's been going on. I don't know if I'll be able to edit the tithing video all over again, the other video, because I'm going to be down for a minute. And I really appreciate all the support, whatever. And you know when you go down for these surgeries and you're out of work for at least 2 months, could be up to 3 months, you know it really affects your finances and so on and so forth. So I just been handling business, trying to do what I got to do before I'm down and my hands are tied. You know, it's really it's a hard thing to deal with. So that's where I am, but here I am, all right? And just to give y'all some on the tail end of this video, so it's just not all whatever, let's still get into something. I was thinking about this with religious people, Christians, believers, and I'll see some believers they're on the fence. They were truly believers, now they're on the fence, about to fall to the side of coming to reality, realizing it's all mess. And then they'll talk to somebody or hear something where somebody just reaffirms the bull crap that they was in. And then oh, thank you. I was just about to leave God. You know, I was kind of questioning Jesus now since you said that. I'm back to believing in Jesus. Like, you don't need any evidence to believe this stuff. I mean, but on the flip side, I tell you, Jesus never existed. It's about astrology and astronomy. It's a bunch of allegories. What's your sources? What are your sources? Huh? Chapter and verse. What books are you reading? Please give me your sources. And you want all the information that I've obtained to tell you, to say what I said to you. Yet, even if I gave it to you and you read it, you still wouldn't believe it. But yet, in order for you to believe what you believe, you need absolutely nothing but faith. Let that sink in. I mean, a lot of y'all watch me anyway. You already know this is the deal. But you need no evidence, no nothing to believe what you believe. But in order for me to say something to you, you want me to give you a goddamn 6,000 page something on something, you know, to show my information. Even when you read it, you're gonna say, well, you know, that's not God inspired, or you know, you're gonna throw it away anyway, and continue to follow the fairy tale. That amazes me. That really amazes me. And I see people, well, you're going to say that Jesus was like Mithra or like Dionysus, or he was like Krishna or Horus, but there are discrepancies in these, because in the story of Krishna or in the story of Mithra or Dionysus, in these stories, like, we're really going to compare myth with myth. So every myth has to line up with your myth to show that it's a myth. Like, are children really born of virgins? Really? Do you turn water to wine? Do you multiply fish and walk on water and bring people back from the dead and come back after you're murdered and nobody even notices you? Does this stuff really even happen? Like, are we really comparing myth with myth? Well, Santa can't really travel the world because, you know, he can't fit down the chimney, and Jesus couldn't come back from being murdered 3 days later, and yet nobody knew who he was. No scars on his body. Oh, he had the holes in his hands. But if we know anything about the history, if you crucify somebody, there wouldn't be no holes in the hands because they would have ripped from the weight. It would have had to been through the wrist. And crucifixion was a regular form of death in Rome. So, I mean, what's so special about this one? Nothing special about this one. But, oh, that's right, you've been raised on this one, so that makes this one special. Ain't nothing special about this mess. It's just, people just want to believe something to help them get through. That's all it is. They'd rather have the Easter Bunny. They'd rather have Jesus there to believe on him, to I guess, to make things feel better. But you pray in the name of you. I plead the blood of Jesus. What the crap does that really mean? And what does that ever really fix? Because we pleaded the blood and folks still died of cancer and everything else. We pleaded the blood. We still got Black Lives Matter and black folks ain't got nothing changed anything. We plead the blood of Jesus and absolutely nothing is changing. I rebuke you and I rebuke you. But what did you rebuke? You rebuked me. Okay, what'd you do? What happened? What changed? You rebuked me. What changed? Did something change? Am I walking away with leprosy or something? Did something change? Or I rebuke you back. So we just throwing words at each other now. I rebuke you. I rebuke you. Get behind me, Satan. Where is Satan at? Who is Satan? Oh, the mythical character Satan. Come on, man. Get people wake up from this mess. But I just want to give y'all this quick video because I'm just back, letting y'all know what's going on. So this is Thursday now. And y'all know the 16th I'll be out for surgery. I'll try my best to do what I can do, but you know, this surgery I'm having here on the iliac gonna go through the stomach. It's hard on me, brother. I really don't want to have this surgery. I have to have it. It's either have it or die. Kind of don't want to have it, but everybody bothered the crap out of me to have it, so I just have to, you know, go through this one too. I've done it before, so y'all be with me, and I want to say pray for me. Just send you positive messages, positive vibes this way. And I will hit y'all back when I hit you back. Y'all know what's going on. So, all right, this is William Jones. I'll see y'all when I see you. Peace.